Hello, this is Josh Pasmore explaining what is OmniOne. Now, OmniOne is an organization that helps build omni-beneficial societies. And as there's a lot to cover in what it takes to build an omni-beneficial society, this video will be a brief to get you understanding what that means and looks like. It's a very general, broad scope. We provide tools, we provide resources, we provide templates, we provide decision-making templates, we provide agreement fields, we provide communication tools, we provide other tools, organizational tools, ethos frameworks, and much, much more to help you get your organization turned into what we call an ethos. It's a new form of a DAO. It stands for Emergent, Thriving, Holonic Organizational Structure. So moving from stagnation to emergence, emergent, thriving, moving from depletion to thriving. Holonic, we're scalable at different levels. And it's an organizational structure. And it's a new form of DAO. Traditionally decentralized autonomous organization. In our case, instead of centralized or decentralized, we are a living system which is distributed. So we're a distributed autonomous organization that helps build omni-beneficial societies. Now, today, currently, we have a power structure of how things work. Look at even the stock market. You've got the highest stock holder, the lower ones, and at the bottom of the pyramid, you've got the people doing the actual work. So you have the people that are getting paid to do nothing, while the people that are doing the actual work get very minimal. So this is where the agenda of a few is fulfilled and everyone else is left fulfilling other people's purpose or in servitude, basically. So there's three keys to what we call the new paradigm or teal paradigm. I suggest you at least go to tealparadigm.org if you haven't taken our education. And if you don't know what the teal paradigm is, you probably have by now. So the three pillars are of the teal paradigm: whole living systems, which I will explain, distributed sense-making, self-managed systems, which has been covered by holacracy, and we've been able to take it from ideation to road testing to implementing into our current organizational structures. So that's been done. And purpose-driven, which is what we're speaking about now. Now, much like the human body, we have a whole living system. This is what a society is. It's got a specific outline, and these are the agreement fields of what is the boundary, and this is what makes us autonomous or free instead of in servitude. We don't have an external authority outside of us. So you get paid for what you do, you don't get paid for what you don't do, and the rest goes back into the collective commons and gives us access to more and more, much like a co-op model. Even though co-op models are still extractive, they do produce an asset in some cases. If you look at the co-op models in New York, you'll see that the rent prices are bare minimal. They're what they were in the 70s. They stay the same versus buying, selling, making profit, and then it becomes more expensive and more expensive, hyperinflation, economics at scale that just don't work. Now, we're at a place in the world today where the Queen of England owns a third of the planet, of the landmass of the planet. That's a lot for one person, and it's not getting better. So we're at a critical stage in today's society where most countries have been taken over by force. Instead of learning the gifts from each other, we want to move forward in a new way and do business in a new way, because business is more powerful than governance. And so together, if we can recreate how we're operating together, how we're moving forward together, and create omni-beneficial societies, then we can impact the planet as an individual far greater than pretty much anything else we could spend our time doing. So this is what we do in Omni. We create omni-beneficial societies. We help organizations become ethos and plug into whole systems, which we also create. We call them ecosystems because they could be villages, cities, or they could be a distributed amount of organizations working together. much like a whole system, hands, feet, they all work together to produce the desired effect, to become a whole living system. So we're getting past the king and queen model where you have total control. And the problem with that is once you get a non-benevolent leader in place, everything changes. A benevolent leader never comes back into place. That system's broken. We're creating new systems. That's what we're doing in OmniOne. Look forward to seeing you in the ecosystem, and please take the education to really understand and grasp what it is that we're doing. Thank you.